Okay, so my bad, y'all. My bad. Y'all know how the struggle be. The struggle be hard. The struggle be hard. Anywho, y'all, my bad. I didn't really get to charge my phone because I was at that function all day, main extreme, doing my thing. I did great. It was great. I loved it. Okay, loved it. Anyway, so the question that I was in the midst of answering was, could you braid down the ends like during an establishment? So what I was in the midst of saying was that anyway, if your hair is relaxed and extremely straight on the ends, it's probably not going to hold by itself. So it eventually is going to slip out. So it's probably not going to be a big point to kind of like braid the ends down. And also too, as well, just with my experience, braid locks are like the hardest to lose that braid pattern. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest that you do it, but you could if you like to, or you could see if another stylist could braid it down for you. It's completely up to you. But I mean, I wouldn't pay the money to kind of get it braided for it just to unravel at the ends or have the possibility unraveling, when I wash it and things of that nature. With natural hair, it does secure it at the end. So natural hair can, you could do the twist out and you necessarily don't have to put anything, it can hold. But just with relaxed ends or really straight ends, I don't know if you would have much security. So I don't know if it's going to be worth paying a couple $100s to do that. And when I say that, I mean, are you doing like 500, 400, 300? Well, I ain't going to say 300, but, I'm just saying, breaking that mini, real, real small. I mean, I know I would charge, just, kind of like doing micros. But anywho, also too as well, I wanted you guys to know, and I do say that a lot, and no, I'm not gonna leave that terminology alone. But when I say that, I'm just thinking of good pointers to make sure that I bring to you guys, so that you know. Will it look a little bit different when starting with braid locks? Yeah. Oh man, my husband is like trying to call me too, but I'm gonna ignore him for you guys because I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Not braid locks, but sister locks. It will look a little bit different with relaxed hair on the ends, but you still can have the same wonderful creativity. I see people that get started that way and love it, but it is an alternative versus you cutting it. And to be completely honest, if you're going to cut your hair and then not feel comfortable with wearing it or needing to wear, you're not necessarily going to be worth, like if you have to wear pieces on top and you cut your hair and you just go in natural, you might just want to think about starting with your relaxed ends because you'll get to do more stuff with it. Even though it's relaxed, you can have your curls on the ends, you can have your braid outs on the ends. Sometimes just the length within itself, it just makes people feel a little bit more comfortable. So you might want to think about considering that before just doing a. Anywho, I definitely had to make sure I come to you guys to finish up the video just so that you guys can get a clarity before you get started. And if you guys have any more questions, we do have this book available on Amazon. It's called I'm sorry, yeah, Our Locks Right For You. I'm trying to read the comment at the same time with Mr. Slugger today. Listen, Sister Locks go fast all on its own. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I think it's just because you leave your hair alone and you're not necessarily manipulating it so much as you would when it's in its loose natural phase and when it's getting braided and sew-ins and wigs. And I even said loose natural because loose natural, a lot of people find themselves wearing headbands and it winds up pulling on the hair follicles, a lot. Or sometimes you wind up doing too much styling, too much products, and we already know how that go. We know how naturals roll. Let's just keep it real. We do so much with our hair. So sometimes, we still wind up doing a lot of breakage, but when you go to the sister lock route, you literally just get up and do nothing. Like you literally wake up out of bed, you can shake that thing and then you keeping it moving. It's not something that you constantly combing. And that's another thing too, combing and brushing, that does breakage and stuff too as well. So you're not doing those things on a daily. So your hair tends to just grow more faster. But I'm sorry, Our Locks Right For You. I'll definitely consider you guys doing this book if you guys have any information, not information, but have want information, okay, before you even get started, because a lot of people don't know these small things, and these are the things that really do set aside where you wind up going, the questions that you wind up asking with your practitioner, and whether you are fully informed of whether that person really fits for you. A lot of people just have notions that everybody know the same thing, and you need to know what questions to ask pertaining to your head. Somebody said any suggestions because they're experiencing chin with alopecia. I'm sorry, hold on, babe. I have to, look at this again, child. Don't kill me, girl. Have alopecia on one side of temple. I want the section to grow on before getting my locks. I do suggest maybe using a little bit of minoxidil, and also finding out like what the problem is with your like whether it's hereditary or whether you may have to have some traction alopecia, so just consistent pulling. But I definitely do advise some minoxidil. We also network with XTC, which have a great line of products, so you definitely can inbox me and we can go from there. But XTC also has these complete vitamins, and people who are vegan, who are experiencing any down cycling, any extreme shedding, it may just be from some different deficiencies from the hair, like meaning maybe you don't eat that much meat, or maybe you're not getting that much a specific type of protein, but it has everything complete in there that you may be missing. But what I do like is that it does help with downcycling. So meaning if your temples is consistently going back, or you're noticing like some thinning, it actually has like 8 DHT inhibitors, so that's something else that causes downcycling with age. So it really just competes or combats a lot of different stuff. So definitely checking that out. And XTC, if you find that the over-the-counter minoxidil works for you, and I always suggest the over-the-counter first, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that your hair is responding to it before moving to this soup up. And when I say souped up, minoxidil, because it has vitamins in it, it has DHT inhibitors, and too as well, it's a growth serum. So you definitely want to make sure that the water is working first. But you still can give some results over the counter. But if you do, definitely bump up your game, because a lot of people don't understand that is the difference in grade, okay? Just like you go get some coconut oil, and you put that thing in the freezer, and I say it all the time, it don't solidify, it don't do nothing. But when you go get that organic coconut oil, you put that thing at room temperature, that thing just solidify. And when I say that, I just mean change in form and consistency. If you guys have any other questions, y'all definitely welcome to inbox, leave a message on the bottom of this. If you have any specific videos that you want me to do, don't quote that I'm going to do it like right then and there, but I'm going to get to doing it. If y'all watching my videos, listen, I'm just going to keep it always 100. And what that means is that, I know a lot of information. I definitely can assist you guys with it. And I'm going to bring knowledge to it, but I'm definitely going to be myself. If I get off kind of late and I jump in the shower before I do the video, don't kill me like if I'm in like, what I'm saying, I'm going to have on like a cute one, but, don't kill me if I'm like in my little jumper, cartoon character, maybe this may not be the person for you. But if you just looking to get great information, always stay tuned. Hit me up with some messages, and I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for. We have a great platform coming out in a little bit that's definitely going to give you guys that don't stay locally the referrals that you guys need as far as great, phenomenal stylists or practitioners. So basically, keep us tuned in. Don't forget about us. I'm gonna work on a nice little thumbnail for you guys. A thumbnail. I think, yeah, a thumbnail, yeah. And another thing, disclaimer: pronunciation. That thing will be butched, okay? It may be sideways. I may put two words. Man, I may make up my own word. Period. But you know what? Just respect the game, but just know I got it for you, sis. I'm gonna give you this information, and when you guys put something out there that you guys really want to know, I'm definitely gonna make sure that I give y'all what y'all asking for, and that's just honest 100% information, and not necessarily trying to sell y'all nothing, just trying to give y'all what it is. And thank you, boo, for the video. No problem. It's no problem for the video, like no problem. Thank you for viewing it, and thank you for staying tuned, and thank you for asking questions, because I know other people want to know this information too as well. And I know sometimes we don't always be connected to the great resources, so we just jump, and then we be regretful at the end. And what I want is for other people to not have so much of horror stories or us fixing stuff. I want to be able to give you the information like straight from the horse's mouth. Everybody's not going to be able to explain the same as me, or may go in depth or can break down a hair strand, but I want you to be educated, because because knowledge is power. And I want you to know when it's making sense, okay? Period. Like, maybe they may not have it all together, but, maybe they work slay. So, you take that chance. Maybe once you listen to these videos, if they correspond with what we corresponding with, then you like, okay, let me take that jump shot. She know what she talking about. Now, your girl may, she butchered up a little bit, but, she got it. So, I definitely just want to give y'all, those referrals and connections. If y'all have any other questions, DM me if it's specifically about your hair. We do consultations available, so that we could go over things with your hair, even if it's before you get started. And locks is maybe where you want to end, but you may just need a little bit of, instructions on how to take care of the hair that you do have now. We definitely do those too as well. And again, like, everybody hair is not going to be the same, so I'm definitely going to leave you with this tad bit. Don't worry about what nobody else next to you got going on or what they talking about. Everybody here is going to be different. Everybody lock journey is not going to be the same, especially in the realm of sister locks. Like, nobody's sister locks look the same. Like, look at me. I'm right here with half my sister locks cut off. But guess what? I still got my sister locks, and they may not look like and I think they look phenomenal. Like, ooh, don't get me started, y'all. Listen, Leo, baby. Leo going to come out, baby, because I look phenomenal. Like, period. But anywho. So just be comfortable and cool with that, and just be confident in your sister locks and your journey, because you understand what it is that you are doing with your journey. And just have a great relationship with your stylist or your practitioner. Make sure that you go to somebody who is licensed, okay, and somebody on the sister lock registry or website. And other than that, you guys, y'all do y'all thing, all right? And I'll holler at y'all next time. If y'all have some more information, and not information, but, y'all got some more questions about relax, or you want me to go a little bit more in depth, definitely let me know. But I didn't want to, like, go over, like, 15 minutes. This was, like, 11 and a half. And then plus my nephew, like, run around here. He needs some love. Y'all, he needs some love. So I'm finna go get him some love, because he climbing. He coming. He's coming. What? Oh, you heepy. Oh, yes, I got you. I'm finna come put you to bed now, okay? Okay. Oh, okay. So y'all know what that means. I got to go. All right, y'all. Oh, y'all, this thing gonna go through some things while I hang up.